Hi Cancer, I am Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and I am here today to help you face your fears. This is mid-month December, and I am here to inform you of the fears that you will run into or that you will need to let go of before the new year arrives. Okay? So that way, when the new year comes, you will be more successful. And your journey that you're on will have less negative baggage. Okay? So today, I am using the Dark Mirror Oracle to get some fears. And then we are going to get a spiritual message from the spiritual realm about these fears. We are going to learn about how you can surrender or release these fears. And once these fears are released or surrendered, then we'll learn what you will gain from releasing these fears. Okay? So, here we go. Spirit, what are the fears that Cancer will face? The artificial heart. Whether it be you toward someone or something, or someone or something towards you. Spirit, another fear that Cancer will face for December. Calling the storm. Calling the storm. Are you packing up to leave from the storm because the storm is coming? Or are you standing tall and brave to face the storm? Spirit, one more energy for Cancer that they will fear that they will face. Quick, naked before the stars. Naked before the stars. All right, thank you. Now we are going to get a spiritual message from the hidden realm, spiritual hidden realm of wisdom. The doorway, gateway to the spiritual realm. Spirit, clarify artificial heart for Cancer. What is the hidden wisdom here? Thank you. Abundance. And this is in the reverse. This is the Sun Dancer's card. But in reverse, it means abundance. Yes, yes. Cancer. Spirit, clarify. Wow. Call in the storm. Listen, Cancer. Fellow water sign here. Okay? I'm a Scorpio. When I say I have been doing these facing your fear reading, Libra had cards that wanted to hide. I just finished Libra. I'm talking about all their cards didn't want to come out. They was flipping over, turning over, hiding, being stuck, trapped. Now I see that we have some more hidden cards, because you have two cards that flew out face down. Okay? Hidden wisdom. Literally. Hidden wisdom. Okay? So the first card out is integrity. Integrity. The wise woman of the wonderland. Right? She represents integrity. And this is clarifying, calling the storm. And the second card that is also upside down, face down, hidden, because you had to, and they flew out straight to you. Attachments. This is the hungry ghost in reverse, and in reverse it means attachments. So calling the storm. Is storm trouble? Being of integrity about these attachments. Cancer. I don't know. But this is the hidden wisdom. This is the hidden wisdom of the spiritual realm. What spirit wants you to know, whether you see it or not. Now you know it or not. Now this is what you didn't know, but now you know. All right. Spirit for Cancer. Let's clarify naked before the stars. What is the hidden wisdom here for another 2? Cancer. Woo! Okay. Listen. You have one card face up facing me. Okay? This is the High Lady of Love and Compassion. Upright. She represents reverence and kindness. Yeah. Now this other card that you have to clarify naked before the stars is face down, so it's hidden wisdom, but it crosses over the sun dancer in reverse, which means abundance, and the lady of the wise woman of the wonderland, that's upright, that represents integrity. So abundance of integrity to what hidden wisdom? The fire prince, baby. The passion. The drive. Fire. So hot that you will get burned. Too hot to touch. Okay. Okay. So let me explain these cards. Okay. Also to let you know, Cancer, I read numbers and colors as well, right? So when we look at the artificial heart here, this is your first fear that you were facing, that you will learn how to release. So artificial heart is the number right there, 12. 1 + 2 is 3. This talks about a creation, an artificial heart, the creation of an artificial heart. Yeah. But it's clarified by abundance, baby. Yeah. And the sun dancer is 32. That's 5. So 3 + 5 is 8. Spiritual rebirth. That's what 8 means. Infinite universe. The infinite sign. Spirit. So artificial heart, abundance. The creation of an artificial heart is abundance? Or is it that your heart is being prepared for abundance? Beautiful. I don't know, because every Cancer is different. But I know that everybody, every Cancer, we all have went through, gone through, or still is going through a situation that has made our hearts cold. See this lady, a robot in the picture right here? She's white, so white that she looks fake. And she's a robot, so that lets me know that you are in a place that you are just going through the motions, as they say, just like a damn robot. But you have reached this place because you needed to. And then look, her eyes are green. There is a green like droplet on her lip. You see it? And this droplet, it kind of puts me in the mind of blood. Because see that like an arrow in her forehead? There's also a green like cut there. If you can see it. Let me see if I can get it close enough. You see it? So whatever's in your mind eventually comes out your mouth. And what's in your head It's something you have saw, seen, recognized. Because don't forget, the eyes are green. So the forehead, the eyes, and the lips are green. So now you are being put in a situation of creation of. That's 12 is a 3. Going through the emotions. Having to see or recognize that you are going through the emotions. To do what? To become abundant. Yes, that's what we want, Cancer. I just did air signs, and air signs actually turned out pretty good, you know. So let's find out about this artificial heart and what about it needs to be released, surrendered or accepted. Spirit for Cancer. Clarify artificial heart. What needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this artificial heart? All right, we have 2. I was going to say, I feel like breaking this down and trying to get a little bit more clarity. Is this you going through the emotions with someone or something, or someone going through the emotions with you, or something being put into play, creation? But at the end of it all, Spirit says that abundance is here. And let me tell you something else about this image. That's a doorway. That's an opportunity. All doors are opportunities, Cancer. And if it was no good or it was bad, I would tell you. Okay? So now let's find out the first, and another thing. These 2 cards are face down. So what is hidden? What is it that you're not understanding, seeing, or realizing? Okay? So the first card up is surrender to creativity. And in this image, she holds a mirror up to butterflies. Butterflies represent transformation because they have to go from one state or stage to another. They start out as little, larvae. Then they come out as caterpillars. Then they go back and transform into beautiful butterflies. Yes, baby, transformation. You need to surrender and allow creativity, transformation. It says, let your imagination soar. Soar means grow, go up, growth, transcend, towards advancement, abundance, success. Abundance is here. I just said you had a what? Doorway that is here for you. That is an opportunity, and it's coming out again and telling you the same thing. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream that will be abundant or solve a problem abundantly. Right here. Now, what is the other card that's flipped upside down? That's hidden for Cancer. Surrender to complete healing. Is it that you stand or you having a positive mindset about pursuing a dream is abundant. That's abundant, will completely heal you? Or is it you solving a problem abundantly that will completely heal you? This is what you're not seeing, or this is what you don't know, because both of these cards of surrender were what? Face down. So let's read. It says, open fully. Open fully. This what this card says, but this card just says stay open to all. Come on, Cancer. Open up. Open fully to, it says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces. That's this. The abundance. of the universe that supports your physical, spiritual, and emotional states of healing. That's what that is. This abundance of being open or creative.
Who is it?
Excuse me. Okay, shh. To complete healing is going to take you out of this robot mode or artificial heart mode. Finding yourself. Shh. Yeah. That's why I told you here is 12 is creation. And when you add in the 5, hey, shh, of the sun dancers, this is an 8. Spiritual rebirth. We can hear you. Excuse me. Now we are moving towards calling the storm. Are you calling in the storm? Or are you standing up against the storm? You have your bow and arrow like you're ready to fight the storm. Or are you suffering a defeat and running from the storm? And this number is 30. 0 holds no value, so therefore it is 3. Creation once again. Okay? And it is clarified by 2 different things. You have integrity, which is the number of 21 right here. Right there. 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. Creation again. So creation of you calling in the storm creates integrity. And you calling in the storm, creating, also calls in, see 14 there? It's upside down. 1 plus 4 is 5, which represents change. And by this being the Hungry Ghost card, that's in reverse, attachment. So, you creating, right? Calling in the storm to change, bring in a change about an attachment. The hungry ghost. You know what that talks about? Hungry ghosts. The hungriness is about the energy. Like the energy vampires. You cannot see them because they are the ghosts. And you know why you cannot see them, Cancer? Because these energy vampires, they're literally like in your life every day. Whether it be family, a job, school, work situation, friends. These are the attachments that are draining you of your energy. So now you're calling in a storm, creating a storm in 2 ways. You are creating a storm that creates integrity. Where you stand against the storm, you stand your ground. And now you're calling in a storm about bringing a change to these attachments. So creating a storm for the creation of integrity only to change the attachment. What is the attachment? What's attached on to you? So now we have 335. 335. So this whole situation is about 3, that's 6, plus 5, that's 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 represents choices. You making a choice. That's why it's called creating, or this is why it's creating or calling the storm. I'm calling for something to change here. Calling forth the storm. I can brave this storm because I need the storm to come in to change this, the attachment, whatever the attachment may be for you. I hear you, I see you, and I feel you. So let us find out, in the situation of changing these attachments, what needs to be surrendered. Spirit for Cancer, calling in the storm. What needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted here? Surrendered, released, or accepted. Surrender obsessive thinking. Overthinking. That's what water signs do. Cancer. What they say, you study long, you study wrong. This is a problem. Because there is something or someone that's going to be magnified here. Glorified here. You see this apple? Red. Blood. Family. Love in these relationships and attachments. Or defeat in these relationships or attachment. Something has your focus. That's why it talks about the attachment here. And a change needs to come. And the needing to come for this change is this. But when this comes, you want to be, you want to have integrity about it. You want to be civil about it. You want to be in your king and queen modes about it. Yeah. So obsessive thinking. It says, if you are obsessing about a person, the relationships and attachments, or situation, turn the dilemma, that's the problem, over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the situation. Okay, so let's reread it. It says, if you are obsessing about a person or a situation, that's this. That's the attachment. Because you know what? Even upright, this card represents obsessions. But reverse, it means attachment. It's right there on the card. And the 14 here, which is a 5, is telling me that a change needs to come to the hungry ghost, to these attachments. And why? Because you are obsessed about it. You look at the focus. This young lady is staring at that apple. It's so beautiful, I can't even eat it. And if I can't eat it, I'll just watch it all day so no one else gets it, takes it, runs off with it. Oh yeah. Obsessive. And that becomes the problem. Because when it says obsessive thinking, first is the thought. Then it is the action of the thought. That's the problem. Okay? So now it says, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will bring clarity. This is integrity on how to solve the problem. That's why it says 21:3, creation. The creation of integrity. Will bring clarity or even solve the problem. The problem is the storm. Okay. This is the problem, the storm. And within this storm is the obsessive thinking, constant thinking about this. Okay? Now, if you accept the fact that you are overthinking this attachment, what will you gain here? Spirit. If Cancer surrenders to obsessive thinking, what is to be gained here? divine order. Divine order. It says, do what you feel is right. You want to do right, because this is the clarity of integrity about this situation. This is the situation, the storm. I just asked you, were you standing against the storm, or were you being defeated by the storm and packing your things and running away? That's not what you're saying. What you're saying is, I want to stand tall against this storm. Because integrity is here, right? It says, an important lesson is unfolding. A lesson is unfolding. A lesson is going to be learned here. And when this lesson is learned here, you can continue to move forward in your journey. Okay? And see this color of purple all over. Purple, purple, purple. Purple represents power. So now you tell me that you have the power to stand through the storm or against the storm with integrity and clarity. About what? Obsessive thinking about this attachment. That's what it says. Right? So that's a win. And then we need to go back over here and figure out from the first one about this artificial heart right here, that Spirit keeps telling you that you got the access to this doorway to be abundant, and you surrendering to complete healing and the creativity of once you learn to accept this and accept the complete healing and the creativity, what are you going to gain? Let's see. Spirit for Cancer, clarify. Surrender to complete healing. It actually flew out on top of this. You are going to learn facing fears. That's what we're doing now. Look at all those feels she wear around her neck. And she does not wear them around her neck because they're not saying that these are her fears that she has to face. No, this is the trophies of her defeating her fears. And her, you see that in there? That's fire in her chest. Fire represents passion, action, and inspiration. On top of the fact that it's red. I just told you red represents blood, love, or defeat. Here it represents the defeating with passion, action, and inspiration of the fears. That's why she is Kalima, facing your fears. It says major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Let's look at this spiritual card here. They are soaring in the air. Are they flying? Yeah, Leah, they're flying in the air. They're actually twirling around doing a dance, because see, say the sun dancers. They're dancing because they are happy. But why are they happy? Because in reverse, this card means abundance. Hello. And you, Cancer, having access. Yeah. The sun is enlightenment. And the sun is between the soaring, advancing growth, and this doorway. I told you that was an opportunity. Go through the door. It's right here, Cancer. And now they're coming in and say, Cancer is going to face their fears and win. Hello. And then it flew out on top of complete healing. You facing your fears is going to cause a complete healing. Yes. And guess what? In this card, you have pink and purple that stand out. Purple power, pink compassion. So now that you have clarified surrender to complete healing, let's find out about this surrender to creativity. Spirit for Cancer, clarify surrender to creativity. Now listen, this card that came out, it wanted to hide. It was flipping over to get back in the deck. Nope. Because we need to know. Devotion. 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 You see that? Feather peacock. Abundance upon your head. Because feathers are multiples. And this is a peacock feather. Have you ever seen a peacock spread its wing, the feathers in the back? Beautiful. Beautiful. And then if you look, doesn't it look like an eye? You have an insight. Whatever you set your sights on, high sights, is going to bring abundance. That's what this says. Cancer. Beautiful. Trust your spiritual guidance. Hey, I'm Leah. Your commitment has been recognized, and I applaud you because this is beautiful. You are loved unconditionally. Okay? Whether it be you loving yourself or you knowing that the heavens love you, the divine spirit, the universe. It is time to soar, fly, transcend, go up. Flying. Excuse me. So take this and run with it, because everything about this is going to be completely healed. So never mind if you're going through the emotions or the motions. Hush. Or someone is going through the emotions or emotions with you. Because at the end of the day, Cancer is the one that is going to get this opportunity. This door presented. This doorway opportunity is going to be enlightened. And when you walk through the door of opportunity, transcend up. Growth is here. Abundance is here. Enlightenment and wisdom is here. Okay? So now we're going to go over here to the last fear that you will face for the remainder of December. Naked before the stars. Naked before the stars. Now understand that this lady is not naked here. She actually has on a black outfit. And the number here is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 represents selflessness. Now, we can look at this as you being selflessness. You know, you're not thinking of yourself when you're out in the open, Cancer. And you doing whatever to whoever, whenever, however, for everybody to see. And never giving a care about what they think or what they say. Yeah. All out in the open. With naked before the stars. This is the out in the open. The stars. Right? And then, you know, by it being a 9, you're not thinking of yourself. Hey, excuse me. So now you still have 2 cards here. Now, the first card is High Lady of Love and Compassion. Guess what? This is a lady, right, in this image here. She looked like she's ready to partake in maybe some type of love action because she wears a teddy. Yeah, you wear a teddy to go to bed, whether it be with you, by yourself, or somebody else. And the compassion. Don't she look all sweet and innocent? That's compassion now. Look. For yourself. Yeah, look at her getting her hair together. Probably fluffing it out, you know, a little body to it. Right. So let's see. This is 9, and this is 1. Hello, that's a 10. Completion. With this card, with the hidden wisdom card, because you have 2 of these, so the numbers are going to change. But it's a 10. So is it that you are naked, or is it that nothing that you do before the universe is hidden? Maybe you're trying to hide something, but the universe sees all, knows all. And then it talks about the kindness. The kindness here, okay? But now the other hidden wisdom card here is the Fire Prince. It talks about the optimism, the optimism, how you look at a situation. See, how you look at a situation. Optimism. The drive, fire. The passion, fire. But this number here is 40. That's a 4, because 0 holds no value. The 4 talks about the stability, the foundation, or the structure. Now let's see. So you have a 9 here. And when you add this one, that's a 1. That's 10. So that's a 1, because 0 holds no value. 1 plus a 4, because 0 holds no value here, is a 5. So this whole situation is about a need for change. So you being naked before the stars creates a change. A change in what? Kindness and optimism. Kindness and optimism. You being out in the open. Not caring who sees what. Or is it that you need a change because there is something that is hidden within you, but the universe knows all, sees all, and they're calling for a change for you to be kind to yourself? Because don't forget that this is a number 9 card here. 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Selflessness. What you're not giving to yourself is the kindness, the reverence, and you need a drive. You need a drive, like passion for yourself. A change is here. The universe is calling for change. Okay. So now, let's find out what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted here for naked before the stars. Spirit for Cancer. Clarify naked before the stars. Okay. You see it floated across? Now I'm going to tell you what it sits upon. It sits upon surrender to complete healing and facing your fears. These two. From the artificial heart. This lands on top of them. On top of them. Boom. Just like that. Know what this says? In order for you to face your fears, in order for you to face your fears, you need to for a complete healing, you need to rest and sleep, because when you rest and sleep, you rejuvenate yourself. And you need to rejuvenate yourself because right here you are naked. No protection. Where's your protection? You all out in the open. Naked. Because they told me you was naked before the stars. Naked before who? Who? The stars. Could it be y'all? Could it be the universe? So let's read what it says. It says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for a quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind. This is your mind. This is your mind. Mind. Body. This is the body. Don't forget, we talk about change is needed. This is the change. And spirit. Spirit is the drive. It is also the foundation of you, Cancer. Okay? So once you rest and sleep to rejuvenate yourself, Spirit, what is going to be gained here for Cancer? What would they gain? Higher learning. Higher learning. And this is blue. You see this blue? Blue represents relaxing, just like sleep. Calming yourself. Recharging yourself is blue. And in the middle is the white. This is the purification. Or the enlightenment is white. It says, you have learned from experience. More inner study. The inner study is sleep. The inner study. And going, within a dreamlike state. Maybe get a dream or two to enlighten you. Didn't I just say enlightenment was coming? Enlightenment. The white. More inner study is required to further your progression. This was about change here. Cancer, you need to get you some rest. Do not get all burnt out, because if you become burnt out, who can you help? Who can you assist? No one. You know why? Because you won't be able to even assist yourself. Okay? I don't know who all depends on you, the attachments here. Whether it be your children. Your children need their parents. Not just for physical purposes, but for emotional support and spiritual support, because the spiritual support comes in the form of guidance. And you're going to be successful. They told you that as soon as you came into the reading. Then they told you need to stop overthinking. Now they're coming in here saying that you learned the lesson and you will advance. It's a cycle. Success. Stop overthinking it, because you will learn. 1, 2, 3. So at the end of the day, Council, it's a good read. And we learned what you needed to face. And we got the spiritual message for you from Spirit. And then we learned about what these fears were all about. And it's not nothing bad. Look, complete healing. Who doesn't want to completely heal? You have creativity. That's new ideas, honey. The only thing, don't overthink it. I would say that was really like the only negative thing you had, and it's not even really negative. It becomes negative when these thoughts become action. And then you have rest and sleep. Recharge. Time to recharge your batteries. That's also positive. So a 3 positive to 1 kind of sort of negative. Where is it bad at, Council? And being a fellow water sign, yes, I'm happy for you, because you don't really have a lot that you need to really release. You do have a little bit. I mean, you have to understand and accept that you're overthinking a situation, but this situation is attachment. Attachment could be anything. What you need to do is find out what the attachment is. And because this attachment is draining your energy, because it's the hungry. What is it hungry for? Energy. Ghost. Something that you're not seeing. You need to figure out what this attachment is. And you need to learn if you need to pull completely away, or you need to lessen the amount that you are giving this attachment. And change for this. Really nothing major. Listen, Council. I am Leah with enlightened, knowledgeable, informed, or guidance, mystic, spiritual, otherworldly, essentials, life path, life journeys, life journey path. Have a good day, and I will see you in the beginning of next year about these fields.